off topic. I'm usually Madden 23. I've kind of taken a little break from streaming. Um, the Jets franchise is still don't really. I don't know when I'll have another episode out though. But we're gonna pick our team for this franchise. I'm only on 21. I know 22s came out and it's new and it's so much better. But 21's all I have, and I actually enjoy playing this game a lot. Um, so it's between a couple teams. It's between the Cubs, which I love. Like, I don't really like the Cubs in real life, but in this game I do. Um, Justin Steele looks like he could be something really good, and they have a lot of potential in Jordan Wicks, Riley Thomas. I mean Thompson. Uh, I'm not even gonna know how to pronounce his name. And then they don't really. Oh no, they have one guy at they have two good prospects at relievers. A pretty good prospect in Cody Hoya. I don't know how to say his name. I like him. Wilson Contreras is just decent, and I'm not sure how long he's on the team. If we do pick this team, I'll go over a couple teams that we could use. Um, and I am using 2022 rosters, but just in 2021. Bryce Ball, I think could be a good prospect, and I don't know who this guy is, but he's gonna be our starter for a while. If Nico Horner will just be so good. Chase Strumpf, I don't know where I'm gonna play him. Patrick Wisdom is getting up there in age a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna play Chris Strumpf here. I mean, there's decent potential there. Not very great potential here, but Clint Frazier is decent. Center field, though, Ian Happ I really do like because of his power versus righties. They have way too many center fielders. They also have this a potential guy. They have this a potential guy. They have this a potential guy, and they have this a potential guy. And are they all just outfielders and they don't play anything else? All of them are just outfielders. But another player I'm very excited for is Christopher Morel too. He plays a lot of different positions, as you can see, and I feel like I can develop him pretty well. Seiza Suzuki, is decent. The Flamio, I love him. I love him. He hits the ball hard. But so that's the one team that we can use. Another team, the Pirates. Okay, I'm gonna pause the stream real quick. And I don't think that the rosters I just read off went right either, so I'm just gonna pause it and get new rosters. Okay, I'm sorry for the hold up, but, that wasn't the right roster. It's about the same team, except this dude, I have no idea who he is. But it's roughly about the same team. Um, so yeah, another team that I'm considering that you saw me click into, and this is why I did it, because O'Neal Cruz he was MLB The Show 22s, but he's an 87 overall now. This is the guy, this is the reason why I want to do him. Right here, O'Neal Cruz. So starting pitching, they have a good prospect right there, a good prospect right there, a good prospect down here, decent, 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 pretty good. Decent, like more decent guys there, decent. But I need to trade for a reliever. Bender, I think could be really good for us. Bender, whoever you say his name. Only 3 pitch mix, which if I do actually pitch with them, I don't think that will be great. Now here. We have Roberto Perez, which I'm trading because I just don't want him. Tyler Hyman I don't like either. But Henry Davis is somebody I want to develop. And I don't see any other younger guy that I want to develop. Not really anybody to develop at first base. Tamar Johnson doesn't look bad. Actually, he looks really good. I'm gonna develop him. Ke'Bryan Hayes would just be a great player to develop. Michael Chavis will be good too. He could really put anyone in the infield, which is something I like. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with him. And Jacob Gonzalez, I'm probably gonna trade. Because being, what is it, the top 100 or the top 40, top 50 guy, he has that little thingy, and I'm not developing him. He's already 23 years old, and he's a 59 overall. O'Neal Cruz just is O'Neal Cruz. He's amazing. I have no idea how to pronounce this dude's name, but he can also play second. I have no idea how to pronounce this dude's name, but he can play second and third. So, 2 guys that could play other places. Left field, Travis Swaggerty. No idea who he is. Brian Reynolds will be great. I really like Brian Reynolds. Gives us a switch hitter. Connor Scott. I've never really heard this name. I've heard a decent amount of other ones, but like this is a good outfield that we can develop a little bit, because even that guy and that guy and that guy could be good. Actually, he's probably getting traded, that last guy. Okay, now here, not great, not great. I actually could develop him, and developmental. There's another team. But I might give 4 teams. I didn't really have this all set up. How are they only the 22nd worst team in the league? That blows my mind. They're by far the worst. It's the Rangers. Just going through this. Martin Perez, I'm just not going to do anything with. I'm probably going to trade them. They have really good guys to develop here at starting pitcher. And they could probably move to relievers too, because they have very good players to develop here at reliever too. I know it's not super flashy. It doesn't say A for everything. But B is still really good. So this is a good pitcher. Jose Leclerc. I really like him, mainly because he has 96 hits per nine, and he's only 27. At catcher, Mitch Garver, decent. Not really anybody here I'm insanely stoked about. Nate Lau could be pretty good. Marcus Simeon is not going to be on this team if we choose them for a long time. Third base, Duran, Josh Jung. Really good players here, actually. Great players there. Corey Seager is always good. Left field. Nick Solak, I kind of like. I could not care less for these guys at center field except the three B potential guys. Actually, these are the only two guys I really care about here. And this is pretty fast. Kind of like him. Cole Calhoun. Alright, so not really anything great in the outfield, but I can work with it. Another team here this is kind of crazy, but I actually kind of like how this dude did this. Shohei Ohtani's. I mean, it still takes up a roster spot, another roster spot, then it would, but I still like that. So Reed Detmeyers is really good. I like this guy. I mean, I like a lot of this. I like him. 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 That's already 5 starters. And then I could develop him, develop him, develop him, develop him. I should probably move Ohtani to starter and not have him be a two-way guy because that's not right. So I'm gonna change him. I'm gonna change him to just a pitcher, and kind of let him just a starter and take away the two-way player because two Shohei Ohtani's getting to bat is kind of crazy. I already have 2. I have 2 Ohtani's on the same team. But I don't want to make it insanely realistic and have 2 Ohtani's, both hitting bombs when they're basically the same player. I like the pitching prospects here. Not kind of old in these 2 guys. Archie not liking very much of the relief pitching. Don't like the closers at all. Logano, Happy, I don't like any of that. He can hit the ball pretty well versus righties. David Fletcher, really good too. Oh wow, his fielding's really high. Kean Wong could be good. Matt Duffy, I've just heard the name, and he has 78 contact versus righties. Michael, I have no idea, but I think I can develop him, or he's a trade piece because I don't want a 69 overall and already being 26 years old. Even though he's an A and I could get a lot of value for him. Rendon is really good, but Louis Langford can be a replacement if I need him to. Andrew Vasquez, Jemiah Jackson. Jemiah Jackson, I actually think could be pretty good. But just keep going through. Joe Adele. He's fast and he doesn't really hit very well. Mike Trout is Mike Trout. He's just really good. And I don't. And if I do use the Angels, I don't think I'll move him because he's just amazing. Monte Harrison. Alright, these guys are already kind of a little bit older too. Shohei Ohtani will stay there, and just be great. So, that's a possibility. No. Another team I could think of a possibility is the Marlins, but I don't see them as a huge opportunity. I mean, a huge people I'll choose. I mean, the Reds, if I'm looking for a bad team. I'm looking for a bad team that I can kind of develop. The Cubs, I didn't really see it. I didn't really like the Cubs in general there. The Pirates are really where I'm at right now. I'm pretty sold on them, but the Mets are really good. DeGrom and Scherzer will if I do pick them, which I really won't, just kind of looking through them. Rangers, I don't really see as a huge possibility. But the main guy, even the Orioles, but I did an Orioles franchise, but not like recently. Like on the channel. I did it just kind of in my own time. But the team I will be going with is the Pirates. I know it won't be as amusing as, they won't be as great the first couple years, but I feel like I can make them great. Designated hitter will always be on. And we're gonna turn GM contracts off. They can do scouting. I don't really care about scouting. And I need 1 second. I need to pause for a second and get rid of a franchise. I'm gonna end the stream here. I know it's kind of boring, and I just kind of. I'm gonna end the stream here. I know it's kind of boring. I just walked through the team, but I might stream later tonight, or I don't know. The Jets franchise will be going on sooner rather than later, and this franchise will also be good. So, bye.